Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Combat Sports Weekly, where we recap everything that happened in the world of combat sports. We will give you the highlights, who are the winners, who are the losers, what can you learn from them. Of course, joining me is JC Reyes from Destroy MNL. Diba? Everyone, we'd appreciate if you keep sending us your love and your likes. Pasend po naman. Okay, keep liking this video, keep sharing the video so that this live session so that it gets to a wider audience and whoever. Minsan kasi may nagme-message na parang di nila alam kung ano schedule ng show. Sabi ko, normally naman kami every Monday kami. Bigla na lang kami sumusulpot sa mga screens nyo. Sabi ko, so ano lang yan, ayan. Ayan, kita mo, meron na kagad. Irvin Ancuna. Diba? Irvin Ancuna, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you coming over to the show.
Make sure na lang na when you follow, naka-click yung notification bell para aware kayo pag meron live kami, malalaman nyo.
Oo, yun nga, tama. When you click the bell, parang ginagaya nyo si YouTube, di ba? You have to click the bell, di ba? And then, ito, utang ko talaga to, pero sana makita natin sa comment section later. One of the really good knockout artists of the local boxing scene, si Arnel Baconaje. Hindi ko siya nakalimutan. Na-miss out ko siya last episode. I'm really sorry. Pero
tune in siya today.
Diba? Hopefully you're tuning in today. Arnel Baconaje. Diba? Idol, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting everybody at Elorde Promotions, VSP Promotions, and Elorde Southbox. Yan, sila Coach Rush. Diba? Hi, Zoe.
Hello, Zoe.
Good evening sa inyo. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to talk about so many things, but more importantly, we want to discuss the lessons that you can learn. Ideally, we want to talk about what's happening within the industry.
Yes.
Sige, dagdagan natin yung konting chismis, tsaka kung ano talaga yung lakaran. But at the same time, di ba, hopefully we can help future fighters and current fighters with the status of the industry and what they can learn. But before anything else, one of the reasons why we want you to share this particular episode, okay, is we want to disseminate information. We're gonna use this show tonight to help out our friends in Siargao, in Visayas, Mindanao region who were the devastation of Odette was just gut-wrenching. Medyo I'm speechless. Di ko rin alam kung anong I don't know how to make of this, pero it was ano ba to, JC? Signal 4? Signal number 4 ba sila doon? Pero puta, mukhang signal number 5 yun eh.
Hindi ko alam kung anong signal number talaga, pero grabe. Sobrang devastated may mga areas na tinamaan pero hindi kasing grabe. Ibang klase yung pagkatama nitong Odette eh. Mga friends tayo na greatly affected. Hindi ko nga alam paano sila after this eh.
Ayan, so signal number 5, sabi ni Zoe. So signal, red zone sila. So it's Cebu, mga kapatid po natin sa Cebu, sa Surigao, sa Siargao, sa saan pa ba? Basta yung mga talagang tinamaan, lalo na yung maraming nasiraan, nawala ng bahay. And it's very comforting that during times of calamities and disasters, the spirit of bayanihan is alive. A lot of people in the LGUs, the local governments, the national government, and the private sector are banding together. So please put everything in the comment section, yung mga alam nyo na nagfo-fund drive, yung mga legit okay? I'll do my best to research and check them out as well to verify. Diba? Multitasking tayo dito. So we're gonna talk about the fights, but at the same time, we're gonna use this platform to, so syempre, we're gonna post the details on the comment section.
You
So
see
we
that?
need you to put everything in the comment section, the name of the page, the name of the organization, and the contact details. So that yung mga gustong magbigay ng
Yan,
tulong, di ba?
may isang comment
Ayan. Ayan,
from
goodie.
Negros
Ayan.
Occidental. Yeah.
Ayan, Isabela, Negros Occidental, signal number 4.
May family
Sira-siraban
din ako
na.
dyan.
Ayan.
Medyo ilang araw bago namin sila na-contact. Dahil dun sa
Jenny,
bagyo.
hope you guys are at least you're all safe, and
Yeah.
we're gonna use this episode. Okay, we're gonna use this episode to put the social media handles, put everything in the comment section. Tapos tignan natin. Okay, we'll put the contact details, how to donate, where to coordinate. Para at least habang nagkukwentuhan tayo, we're doing something productive as well. Another thing is it's election season, everyone. Ceasefire muna tayo, okay? Ceasefire. Di ba? Show namin to. So, kami, we make the rules. Ceasefire muna tayo, okay? Ceasefire muna tayo sa politics. Okay? Magkampi-kampi muna tayo ngayon.
No politics.
Okay? Let's band together. Let's help this. For sure, you got 4 or 5 more months. Nagtataka ako that disgusts me. I mean, disgusted at the way people still find ways to politicize everything. Okay? This is not the time to politicize everything. Diba? Tsaka yung calamity porn, tigil po muna natin yan. Okay? Yung let's band together muna. Sir,
Mga friends natin, like sila Coach Johnny Saldariaga, tinamaan din naman tindi yata sa Iloilo, di ba? If I remember right. Sila. Si kaibigan natin from Iron Bunny Philippines, ayun din.
Yan, Cebu, Iloilo, it's
wash out
talagang
yung shop ni Iron Bunny.
Di ba? Grabe yung devastation. Grabe yung devastation. Ayan, Tim Montales, thank you so much for sending this.
Yes.
So, ayan. So, meron tayong so it's lagay natin dito sa
Baka pwede nagsuscroll sa ilalim or something.
Lagay natin dito. Ayan. Puntahan nyo to sa cicp.ph on IG. Yan, lalagay natin dyan. Yan, this is the first one. So, it's cicp.ph.
Pwede ata ito ipin, di ba? I think.
So, they have hashtag Bangon Vismin. It's a donation drive for the victims of Typhoon Odette in Visayas and Mindanao. So, they need drinking water, flashlights, batteries, canned goods. Yung canned goods naman, yung yung parang ang tawag na JC? Yung parang sa...
Buksan.
Yung madaling buksan. Okay, doon tayo sa madaling buksan. Pero ilan pa lang yung nakita kong, yung iba nakita ko, galing kaya magbukas ng delata gamit kutsara.
Hindi ko kaya.
Solid yun.
Alam ko lang kutsilyo.
Diba? Ako, kutsilyo, pero hindi ko kaya yung hygiene kits. Yan, hygiene kits for especially for the girls and the women. And then, of course, medicine. They need blankets, probably tents, and then extra na damit. So the GCash is Jim Christopher V. Guzman, 0917-852-5464. And then if you want to deposit in ang bank details nila is Security Bank. The account number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros and then 313-73425. Okay, so pero everything is on this all the details are here on this Instagram handle. So at cicp.ph. And then of course, pag-asa.ph, meron din yan. Okay? Pag-asa.ph, Red Cross.
Some influencers are actually using their influence para makatulong. So I've seen some influencers na based in Cebu, although natamaan din sila, they're actually doing drives to be able to help dun sa efforts hanapin din natin yung mga drives nila para we can lead people to donate din sa kanila.
Oo, 'di ba? Grabe, as in grabe. Like all of the tourist destinations, all of the tourist spots, they're gone. As
Sa
in wiped
Siargao,
out.
isa sa pinakamatinding tinamaan, ano?
Oo, yung Cloud9 nawala.
Oo, yun na nga eh. Who would
Doon
have
ako
thought that would
nagulat.
ever
Tapos
happen?
all of the coconut trees got
Mhm,
got busted. Yung bamboo forest, yung
mhm,
man-made forest sa Bohol, wasak din. It's just ano. So at least so put everything in the comment
mhm,
section. Yung comment section, we're live here on Facebook and on YouTube. YouTube. So please
mhm,
put everything, all the details. Lagay niyo yung details doon. Social media handles, contact person or contact details, kung may GCash, okay? We have to make sure na hindi siya scam
mhm.
dahil wala yung mga scam, yung mga nagsa-scam sa panahon ngayon, meron talagang ano, okay? Doon kayo sa kanal ng impyerno dadamputin, okay? 'Di ba? Ayan din.
Mhm. Oo nga,
Ayan.
yun
Ayan
nga.
din pala. Okay, so Jenny, yes, we will definitely do that. Okay, yung kung meron magpo-post for Negros Occidental, yung
Mhm,
Negros Occidental, alam ko may nagmo-mobilize na rin sa Negros Occidental.
mhm.
Okay, and then ayan, Isabela. Ayan, shout out kay Ranelio Kizo. Ranelio Kizo did a really good job in his last outing. Sobrang solid yung performance ni Ranelio Kizo, ah. Okay, sa
Oo.
Elorde Southback. Sobrang solid yung performance niya, like TKO victory. Pero definitely, Negros Occidental,
Yes.
nagmo-mobilize na rin yan eh. We saw it on the news.
Mukhang may mga areas lang talaga na mahirap talagang gumalaw kasi I mean, ang nakakapasok lang talaga military. So,
Oo.
don't really have any
Tsaka ano
other
eh, tawag
access to
dito,
those areas.
logistics yan eh.
Yeah.
Logistics. So, they
Mhm,
have to collect everything, mobilize kung eroplano ba or barko or
mhm,
ano. Then syempre, sunod-sunod yan. Tsaka
mhm,
yun din mahirap eh. Government process yan eh. So
mhm.
marami ka
Yes.
talagang dadaan ng roadblocks
Mhm,
bago mo matutuloy. Pero again, everyone is banding together. Ang isa pa sa ano is yung comms, yung communications kasi nga walang signal yung ibang lugar eh. Karamihan wala pang signal. So, doon mahirap
mhm.
sumugod sa isang lugar
Walang
na wala
signal,
ka pang
walang
ano.
kuryente yung ibang lugar
Oo.
until now.
So, ayan. Kapit po, mga ano, okay? Laban lang tayo, mga kababayan natin dyan.
Mhm.
Okay? So, again, put everything in the comment section on YouTube and on Facebook. So, first things first, um, in 1FC nag-debut yung anak ni
John
Coach Mark
Lo,
Sangyao, 'di ba? Si John
yeah,
Lo. It was a very impressive debut.
yes.
Good it was a good display of mixed martial arts skill, 'di ba? So you have your traditional wushu moves, but at the same time
Mhm,
you saw a clinch game. You saw the way that he pressed his opponent against the cage. Maganda yung fight IQ niya, 'di ba? It was a really good debut. 'Di ba?
parang ito na yung ano
Siyempre
'no,
pag
outcome of everything they've learned so far throughout the years. Lumalabas na sa mga
'di ba? These are the new
John.
breed of Lakay
Yes.
fighters and 'di ba? He has the athleticism, he has the strength. Laki ng katawan, 'di ba?
Oo.
Gayot eh. Oh,
Ilang
batak
taon
eh.
na si John Lo,
Ilang
19
taon
tapos
na yun?
gano'n
19,
kabata.
20 years old? What the hell are these guys eating? 'Di ba? And so he has exposure to the games of the younger guns, but at the same time, he gets the wisdom of the older manongs, 'di ba? He gets the wisdom from yung mga sila Edward, sila
Mhm,
Honorio, 'di ba? Sila Kevin.
mhm,
So it's a really good metric and it's a really good gauge, a really good performance for Team Lakay, 'di ba? To see John Lo making a really nice debut. It was a very good debut. And then Stephen Loman. Stephen
grabe yun.
Loman TKO'd his opponent. Medyo I was a little bit worried because he
Yeah,
was trading punches.
grabe 'no,
Kasi
parang basagan talaga ng mukha yung plano niya
basagan
ata
ng
dun, eh.
mukha. Sabi ko, tangina si Stephen
Mm,
nakipagsabayan. Siguro naisip niya, tangina, ito yung mga this is one of those fights wherein he knows that he can take this guy's punch. Di
oo
ba?
nga, eh.
He really knew that he could take this guy's punch. He was taking so many hits, pero yung mukha niya, he was never dazed.
Yeah.
Parang parang hindi ko napansin. Sabi ko, kinakain niya lang yung suntok Kinain niya lang lahat yun
Pero
Nakakatakot
sa
yun
bagay,
Nakakatakot
well-tested
yung
din kasi
gano'n.
sa Brave. I mean, this is,
Mm.
yung championship. Alam mong may championship caliber talaga si Stephen Loman basing on his performance.
Di ba? He's solid striking. Di ba? And then, he's not afraid of his opponents. And he knows that he's above that competition. So it gives him that extra confidence to actually go toe-to-toe. It was a very entertaining fight. And then, ano lang talaga, it just so happens, he was punching and his opponent stepped forward, sinalubong nung kamao yung muka. And,
Yeah.
mo naman kung gaano kalaki yung katawan ni Stephen Loman. Alam din naman natin na
No?
we all know that he has power. And it was a good outing. It was a good outing for Team Lakay. John Lo Sanghya won his debut. Stephen Loman. Is this the debut of Stephen Loman sa 1?
Yes.
Hindi
Yes.
pa.
Ito.
Debut din niya sa 1. O yun.
So,
Diba?
dalawang
Pretty good outing.
nag-debut did really well, although yung 2 bets medyo didn't get the outcome that they wanted.
Sino ba doon? Si Kevin ba to? O si
Kevin and si Danny.
Danny
Danny
Higad.
Higad.
Yan.
He fought
Pero ano naman to tawag dito, Kevin needs to be more patient. Needs more patience, he needs more wrestling. Yan si Kevin. Kailangan ni Kevin. Everything else, he's good di ba? He has good grappling, he's fast. He can still hang in there. Okay pa rin naman si Kevin.
Parang parang I think na in his recent fights, medyo he's become a bit impatient. I don't want to sound na masyadong parang negative, pero medyo nandun tayo sa wavelength na medyo I guess kasi gusto niya talaga mabalik yung niya, yung
Hindi naman siya negative,
you know?
di ba? It's critical feedback, di ba? It's critical feedback. We just say we say things as we see it, di ba? That's the thing about this show, di ba? Na we're not gonna filter anything, di ba? Di ba? Kung pangit talaga, di ba? Kung sablay talaga, di ba?
Kung sa side kasi ni Kevin, alam ko sobrang yung frustrated kasi nga he lost his title. Ang ganda ng reign niya kahit paano nung hawak yung belt. Tapos he lost his title tapos he's trying to get it back, pero yung mga recent fights niya were not exactly in his favor. So talagang I mean, as a former champion, nagigil ka rin naman talaga na, to prove yourself again, to na makabawi ulit, makuha mo ulit yung title mo. I mean,
kaya nga, di ba?
Like, may point talaga sa game mo na,
di ba, what we previously
did,
yan yung natin na these are the champions are always raring to go back to their title run.
Yeah.
Na you also have to assess why you keep losing, di ba? What's wrong? It's not really what's wrong. What are you missing? Di ba? What steps are you missing?
What you need to change in your, para medyo mas positive in the thing.
Di ba? What do you need to improve in the gym?
Yes.
Yan, di ba? What do you need to improve in the gym? What do you need to work on? Especially during times na wala ka pang laban, di ba? These are the things that I need to work on, di ba? These are things that are important in the fight game. Another one is, sino pa ba yung nakita? Wala, yun lang yung nakita ko. Hindi, Danny Kigad. He's a young prospect Ano pa yan He's still his striking is good. He still needs to find a way to put everything together.
Yeah.
Yun yung nakikita ko it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before Danny is able to do that.
Kasi naman yun, iba din talaga yung level na mga kinalaban ni Danny Kingad. So, you'd understand. I mean, I think this is all these losses, yung tatlo niya na so far. I mean, he's lost again against Adriano Moraes, against Demetrius Johnson, and recently against Kairat Akhmetov. These are special fighters. I mean, para mo makalaban yung mga ganito.
These are high-level fighters, okay? So he has nothing to be ashamed of.
Yes.
Diba? Absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. So yan yung mga and maganda rin naman yung competition niya eh. So
Mhm.
all he needs to do now is take all the lessons from those activities, from those previous fights, tapos work on them in the gym. Yun eh. Kailangan you watch tape, panoorin mo kung ano yung nangyari sa laban mo, tapos reviewin mo. Diba? Reviewin mo pagbalik mo sa gym.
Check what you
What
could have done
else? Who
better
else is
that
ano? Are there any um
sino pa ba
on a
nandun sa
positive note, kaya ba naalala namin dito? On a positive note, he may have had congratulations to Raymart Gabalio. He may have had a setback in his career pero panalo po siya sa love life. He just recently got engaged.
Oh yeah.
Okay? Raymart
Yes.
Gabalio, congratulations. Mabuhay ka. Okay? Lahat naghahanap ng forever. Nakuha mo siya ngayon. Okay? Congratulations to Raymart Gabalio. And then, what else is... Si Saludar, alam ko may laban, di ba?
Yeah.
Alam ko
mag-defend siya ng title niya si Vic Saludar. Sa Australia nga
Vic
ba?
Saludar is going to defend his title, his WBA title in Australia. So he's over there. So we'll see what happens on in that fight. Tapos,
Is it?
wala. Si Sanchay nanalo uli. I'm like, okay, Sanchay nanalo. Medyo expected ko na yun.
Dominican Republic pala sa mag-defend against
Sino?
Eric Rosa. Si Saludar.
Si Saludar. Okay.
Yeah.
Akala
Kasama
ko sa
niyo on that
Australia.
card si wait, I think this is tama. Alam ko nga rin sa Australia eh. Pero yeah, he's defending his WBA world minimum title against Eric Rosa from Dominican Republic. Interesting enough, magde-defend ka sa bansa ng kalaban mo. How brave.
Ay, di ba? Medyo weird.
At baliktad, dapat si Rosa pumunta rito.
Oo nga, dapat siya nagpunta dito. Weirdo nun Di ba, lumipad? Ikaw na yung champion, ikaw pa yung lumipad.
Medyo entitled din dating.
Di ba? Dominican Republic, so ano to? Is he gonna get paid in Bitcoin?
Oo nga, no?
Are you gonna get paid in Bitcoin? Yung purse ba ni Saludar is gonna be in Bitcoin?
I hope not.
Ayun, no? Diba? Para, nga, no?
Dominican Republic.
Nga, no? Diba? That's weird. Pero again, at least, he gets to travel, gets to see Dominican Republic, get to fight there. All the best to Vic Saludar. Okay, this is I think this is his first title defense. Hope you prepared well. And congratulations for landing this fight. Lalo-lalo na sa panahon ngayon. And then, of course, UFC. Isa lang yung pinanood ko sa UFC. Yung laban ni The Beast. Okay? That was the only fight I wanted to watch. Derek Lewis knocks out Chris Daukaus in the very first round, and he is now the UFC heavyweight knockout record holder.
Most knockouts in the heavyweight division, di ba?
Most knockouts in the heavyweight division. Okay, Derek Lewis.
Grabe.
Kita mo si Coach Gabay, ayan, panalo Bitcoin payment. Di ba?
Wag, baka mataas gas fee ka ba?
Di ba? Mahal gas sa Dominican Republic. Di ba? So again, Derek Lewis knocks out Chris Daukaus. It was,
Saka yung
it's everything that you expect in a Derek Lewis fight. Di ba?
He always delivers naman. He always has an entertaining fight. Kahit sino itapat mo
it's very entertaining. Tsaka, the way he knocks out people, yun talaga tulog. Di ba meron yung yung tipong TKO na referee stoppage kasi medyo groggy, nag-jelly legs, di na makadefend. Ito, talagang walang dispute Bam! Tulog talaga Talaga,
Hindi na kailangan ng
referee. Imagine na okay ba na next matchup ni Derek Lewis, si Taito Tuivasa.
Pwede, no?
Di ba?
Pwede.
Diba?
Siya or
guys,
si...
your answers in the comment section. Who should Derek Lewis fight next? Kasi everyone say title shot. Pero para sa akin kasi, ang hirap Ngannou, Cyril Gunn Parang he needs to improve on his wrestling Pero for now, di ba? For now, ako bet ko Taito Iwasa.
Pwede, no? Pwede. Kasi
Diba,
parang he needs more, kahit na knockout artist siya, I think he needs more experience before getting to the, the title Kasi, I mean, sino ba?
Tsaka he needs to get
kahit
more.
Kigana medyo
May hulog siya pareho Di ba? May hulog siya pareho dun Tapos ano pa yan? Tawag dito, kita mo? And true to Derek Lewis form, afterwards, di ba? Before his balls were hot, now it's so hot na he had to take out his groin cup and throw it in the audience. Throw it at the audience.
Sumalo.
Medyo
may
sumalo.
May nagtago ng groin cup niya.
Diba? Para raw para raw going NFT. I'm like, wow, looking forward to the future yan, diba?
Yeah.
Diba? Tapos, ayan, sabi ni Tim, shoeies versus groin cups. So, pag nanalo so if Derek Lewis wins, he's gonna drink off the groin cup. Medyo okay yun. Kasi, si Tuivasa naman, he will do a shoey. Ako, hindi ko that's a weird tradition. Pero for Thai Tuivasa, you're gonna get someone's shoe, you're gonna put beer in it, and then you're gonna drink it.
Why?
Diba? Paano
kung wala
may hygiene problem ako doon. Hindi ako germaphobe, pero may hygiene problem ako doon. Hindi ko alam kung saan nanggaling yung paa mo di ba? Hindi ko kilala yung paa mo Lalo na, dami-daming, well, sa Amerika naman, nagme-medyas naman siguro sila.
Pero beer sa mesa, di ba madintilaan yun
Di ba? Pero kasi, di ba, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, dami-daming hindi nagme-medyas, di ba? Lalo na yung mga Jumajan Lloyd, di ba?
Jumajan Lloyd. Tapos, mga naka-topsiders.
Di ba? Pero, I mean, sa ala, medyo naano ko doon na parang, tapos minsan 3 sapatos, 4 na sapatos yung ginagawa niya. Diba? Pero wala Boy pa siya, mukhang okay naman siya, di man siya nagkaka-LBM, di ba? Baka maya-maya nagkaka-diarrhea siya. Okay,
baka pampalakas ng resistensya niya talaga yun. Kasi parang...
Pwede rin. Yun yung pang-boost niya ng immune system niya. Naglalagay siya ng bacteria sa katawan niya. Tapos nilalabanan ng antibodies niya yun, di ba? So for me, that's the fight to make. Uncle Dana, Tito Dana, if you're listening, like, we know you do. We know your web crawlers are doing it. We know.
Spies.
Diba? Your spies. Taito Ivasa, Derek Lewis. Okay? Kasi so far, yung mga predictions, tsaka yung mga
sinasabi namin dito
matchups ni JC, nangyayari. Diba? Nangyayari yung mga matchups na binabanggit namin dito So, ibig sabihin, nakakarating siya sa inyo. Next one is, who else? Diba mga notable? Well, kasi, syempre, ayan, si Coach Goy, kawawa inom sa sapatos ko, maghapon naka-barefoot sa gym. Diba? Diba? Yan, yari tayo dyan.
Bibili kayo ng medyas, punta kayo sa Shopee store ko
Ayan, ilagay mo. Anong i-type mo, anong pangalan nung Shopee store ni JC? Yan, lagay mo sa comment section para natin. We have to plug this, okay? This is perfect for the holidays. Everything that you will need. Okay, everything that you will need. Nandun sa store ni diba? East Kings Superstore. Okay? It's all on Shopee. So you go to Shopee, you go to East Kings Superstore. Buy the stuff there. It's gonna get delivered to your house and it's going to be made with love. Okay? Galing, that's all that's kay JC Reyes yan.
Lalo na we're talking about shoeies. I have this antimicrobial socks. So
yan ang kailangan nyo ngayon. Di ba? Yan ang kailangan nyo ngayon, mga antimicrobial socks. Lalong-lalo na yung mga naglalakad sa labas, di ba? Yung madalas
Mhm.
na naglalakad sa labas,
Yes.
kailangan nyo yan.
Mhm.
Okay? I will check it out later. So I
Mhm.
strongly suggest for everyone to please, malay nyo, mag-pick kami ng lucky winner, tapos
Mhm.
mananalo kayo ng products. You'll
Mhm.
win stuff from So if you purchase something from East King Superstore, you might end up winning something, di ba? From
Yeah.
East King Superstore. So please, ayan. Thank you so much for everyone who's sharing the episode today. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love you so much.
Sobra.
Yan, maraming salamat at we're making sure na the MMA community, the jiu-jitsu community, the boxing, the combat sports community is banding together for this. Lahat ng donation drives, put
Mhm.
everything in the
Yes.
comment section, all the
Comment
links, the
nyo.
information. We're gonna post it in front of the screens para kung sino ang gustong mag-donate, they can go to those pages. So far, we've posted some Instagram accounts that have legitimate donation drives. And then, of course, one of the highlights of the week is Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley Part 2. Now, we also have a question to our
Yes.
community. Do you think? Okay, do you think was it a legit knockout? Syempre tulog siya, di ba? Pero do you think
Tulog
Tyron
siya.
Woodley took a dive?
You
There
think
are a lot
binigay
of
niya yun?
people. Oh, there are a lot of people
Yeah.
saying na Tyron Woodley took a dive or binigay niya yung laban.
Mhm.
Nagpatalo siya kay
Mhm.
Jake Paul for the payday.
Mhm. In the Rolex.
Kasi 'di
Free
ba,
Rolex
prior to the
din daw,
fight,
balita ko.
binigyan ka ng bagong Rolex, 'di
Yeah.
ba?
Magkano Rolex? So parang big thank you pagka ganun.
Ayan, so everyone as well, bago natin ituloy yung discussion sa Jake Paul Tyron Woodley Part 2. So if you go to the Instagram account of Alpas Siargao, so that's at Alpas Siargao, ilalagay natin dito, I'll put it in the comment section. This is on Instagram
Mhm.
and Facebook. Okay? Alpas Siargao on Facebook and Instagram account. And this is one of the resorts. Okay, this is one of the resorts sa Siargao. Okay, Alpas Siargao. Tama ba? Tama ba yung spelling ko? Alpas Siargao. O yan. So they're putting updates on the island, and then they're also posting where you can send your donations. So they have drop-off points, they have contact persons, and they have bank accounts that you can send your uh,
Yeah, yung
ayan.
donation.
Ayan, yes, Coach Gabay, binanggit namin kanina, first
Oh,
things
yes,
first
yes.
in the show, yung nangyari kay Iron Bunny.
Mhm.
So, we're going to, lahat ng gustong tumulong kay Iron Bunny, we're gonna post it here where they can send their donations, where they can coordinate with the people on the ground in Cebu.
Especially yung mga natulungan din ni Iron Bunny
Ni
Philippines.
Iron Bunny,
I
oo.
hope you return the favor kahit pa paano.
Nag-post na ba si Iron Bunny kung okay sila? Parang dapat
Yeah.
ata.
Actually, kausap ko siya kaninang umaga. He said wala pa raw dumarating na tulong sa area nila. Local government or private groups
Oo nga,
wala pa.
no? Ano kaya nangyayari sa Cebu? Ba't ganon? Parang may hindi yung nakikita ko medyo mabagal daw eh. So, it's probably a logistics thing.
Cebu is like the Metro Manila. Metro Cebu is like the Metro Manila ng Visayas. But hindi ko gets. Bakit parang ang
Oo,
bagal?
anong meron?
Efforts
Diba?
dun.
Anong meron? Kailangan malaman natin kung anong meron dyan. Ayan.
Mhm.
So, Iron Bunny. Oo nga, at least they're safe. Yan, medyo...
And kung pwede rin, I mean, I guess we can also set up our own donation drive for this. kung sino man friends natin within the area na kayang set up ng help sa mga kasama natin in the industry. Maybe we can set up some kind of GCash account para doon ilalagay lahat, and then we can send all the help that we can sa mga kasama natin sa MMA industry, sa fight industry, and then syempre yung mga ibang kababayan din nila sa mga areas na na-devastate ng Odette.
Oo. So, yan. Si CNN Philippines, they also posted on their Instagram kung sino yung mga people to coordinate with, where are your drop-off points. So, they're going to help Mindanao, Siargao, Cebu, Leyte, and Kidapawan. Yan. So, going back to the Tyron Wood, yan, sabi ni Tim, marami raw conspiracy theories about the Tyron Wood. Here's the thing, okay? There are so many points of discussion with regards to this fight. A lot of them are validating and legitimizing Jake Paul as a boxer.
Yeah.
To which I say naman, there's no question that Jake Paul can box. But to make him or to call him a serious contender, the answer is a big fat no. Hindi pa. Wala pa. Number one, he fights at, ano ba sila, JC? Cruiserweight, di ba? They fought at 190.
Yeah.
And Tyron Woodley fights at 170 when he's in the UFC. So, dun pa lang, may huge disadvantage na. Di ba? So, if Jake Paul weighs in at 192, he probably climbs the ring at around 200.
200 something. 205 or something siguro yan.
Oo. Then if Woodley weighs in at 192 or 190 or not even close, sabihin na natin, he's gonna climb up the ring na ang laki pa rin ng gap nila.
Kasi Woodley being an actual fighter, I'm sure alam niya na hindi siya dapat pagpapalobo ng tulad ng level na ginagawa nila Jake Paul. Kasi, alam niyang babagal siya if he becomes way too heavy.
And Woodley's not really known for his boxing. Okay? Woodley's not really known for his boxing. He's a knockout artist. He's gonna time you. Diba? He's gonna time you. He's gonna clinch you.
In MMA. Yeah.
Oo, diba? He's not a boxer. Okay? Next, Tyron Woodley is 40 years old. So the guy is smaller. The guy is lighter. And the guy is older. So medyo ang hirap. I mean, I'm gonna give Jake Paul props for training and immersing in the world of boxing. He can box. Okay? He knows how to box. Pero to fight at a professional level, wala. Diba? You knocked out Ben Askren. Ben Askren is a wrestler. Diba? Tyron Woodley is a rapper. Diba? He's a 5-time welterweight champion. So, that's at 170. Medyo, doon natin nakikita that this is a pseudo freak show na
I mean, yung itong fight na to, I don't believe na we can legitimize yung boxing career talaga ni Jake Paul. Kasi, I mean, if he wants a legit boxing career, he has to fight legit boxers. I mean, sayang yung Tommy Fury na fight. Kasi, I guess, dapat yun yung magpapatunay ng skill level niya na talaga. I mean, Tommy Fury, the half-brother of Tyson Fury, is not exactly super high-level boxer yet. Pero, given na he's the brother of Tyson Fury and he trains with him, I mean, doon natin makikita kung ano na ba talaga kayang gawin ni Jake Paul. I mean, dito nga sa Woodley fight, he gassed in like round 2, round 3 agad.
By the third round, Jake Paul was gassed. As in, medyo, nantok na ako sa laban na to.
Kung lalaban siya tuloy na boxer in 12 rounds, will he last?
Diba, it was a scheduled 8-round fight, and then buti na lang nagkaroon ng knockout dun sa 6th round. Pero third round, leading to that knockout was starting to become a snooze fest.
Yeah.
Main reason, bakit? Kasi wala na eh. Pagod na si Jake Paul eh. Parang ubus na nga siya eh. Parang hapong-hapo na siya by ano eh.
Napagandaan niya talaga yung cardio niya.
And ito rin, Tyron Woodley took this fight in 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
Diba? So, he took it in 2 weeks notice and then, pero if
Lahat
we're
ng
gonna break down the
fast.
fight, diba? Maganda yung combinations ni Jake Paul. He was starting with
Mm.
the body, finishing with the head. So,
Mm.
it was a straight to the body and then an uppercut to the body. Tapos biglang i-elevate siya. So, change level siya. Tapos aangat siya, hook to the head.
Mm.
What got Woodley was that, what do you call this? So he faked a body shot, then went over. So nag-overhand right siya, went straight flush to Tyron Woodley's chin, and then tulog siya. Sa TikTok nga after it, nakikita ko talaga may nag-breakdown. Nakita mo ba yun? Yung may nag-breakdown, pinakita niya nag-signal nag-signal may hand
May
signal na ginawa
nag-theories
si
nga na
Jake
gano'n
Paul. Di ba? Nag-hand signal, watch, look at this. Nag-hand signal, binaba ni Woodley yung kamay niya, pasok yung suntok, di ba?
Nakakatawa nga yung comment ni Woodley after the fight. Sabi niya, hindi niya rin daw alam bakit niya binaba yung kamay niya. Is that part of the script?
Di mo alam ba itong binaba yung kamay mo? Body shot. Kita may slow mo talagang. Tapos yung pag-fake man lang niya siguro, sige, let's ride the conspiracy theories saglit, okay? Parang siguro sinabi ni Jake Paul, I'm gonna punch you in the face, just go down. Hindi siguro nakala ni Tyron Woodley, taka na, ganun pa. Lang yan naman, ba't ganun kalakas yung suntok? Ang lakas naman.
Let me hit you or I'll get the Rolex back from you. Parang gano'n.
Diba? I have to knock you out now. Diba? I gave you a Rolex, I have to knock you out. Kailangan face plant din. Kailangan highlight real finish. So nakita mo afterwards, diba? Yung mommy nilang dalawa. Nakakatawa. Yung mommy ni Jake Paul tsaka yung mommy ni Tyron Woodley nag-celebrate.
Si Mama Woodley natutuwa pa eh. Parang she knows something that we don't know.
Diba? Si Mama Woodley parang, yeah, may pera kami ngayon. Good payday, baby.
Or did they
diba? Celebrate pa sila eh. So again, okay? So again, everyone, this is for entertainment. I mean, just take it with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. Just this is entertainment, okay? This is entertainment boxing. This is not boxing. Ako, I do not understand why. I found out kay JC pa na apparently all of Jake Paul's fights are pro fights.
Yeah.
Tama.
Marcus pro
so may record siya?
5-0 in the pros. Daw.
Diba? And these are all exhibition fights eh. Kung tutusin, they fall
dapat
under
exhibition fights.
Diba? Catch weight eh. Diba? Catch weight siya. Diba? O yan, Jude. What's up, Jude Velasco? Lap trip topic, Jake. Wala. Kasi ang dami nagtatanong sa akin pa, sir, legit na po ba talagang boxer si Jake Paul? Kasi he keeps knocking out people. Sabi ko, he knows how to box. But until he fights someone near his weight class, until he fights, tsaka nagtataka ako eh, he keeps calling out Conor. Diba? He keeps calling out Masvidal. He keeps calling out Nate Diaz. These are 170-pounders. Why don't you call someone from the 185-pound division? Diba? Sino yung nasa 185? Ang daming nasa 185, diba?
Kahit sabihin mo, nakulag na rin si Kamaru. So,
yan, si Kamaru Usman. Yan ang tawagin mo, diba? Yan ang tawagin mo. Yung mga nasa 185, yan, si Vettori, si
Vettori called him out, di ba? Parang...
Vettori called him out. Si Adesanya, hindi niya tatawagin yan. Kasi si Adesanya is too cool for him.
Yeah.
Tsaka parang feeling ko, idol niya si Adesanya eh. Sino ba nasa 185? Anderson Silva. Call out the Spider. Why don't you call out the Spider? And Jake Paul, okay? Yeah. Web crawlers of JakePaul.com. Yeah. Okay, JakePaul.com. Jake Paul. Logan Silva. Paul. Yan. Diba? How do you see that fight panning out, JC? Like hypothetically, how does this fight pan out?
Anderson Silva kasi he has actual boxing background. Natawa talaga sa comment na to. Mukhang pumusta siya against Tyrone. Thank you
Nanalo.
for getting knocked out
Nanalo.
yesterday. Pero yeah, I think yung kung if he's gonna fight Anderson Silva, si Silva kasi, I mean, let's not forget yung huling kinalaban ni, baliktad pala, ang huling kinalaban ni Anderson Silva was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., former middleweight champion. So,
Ay, oo nga, no?
you know,
Oo
diba?
nga, no? Blunt pa si
Yeah,
si
John pa
Chavez.
si Junior din.
Oo. Oo nga,
Pwedeng
no?
si
Nakalimutan ko.
Spider,
And he won, di ba? He won.
he won
He won.
against a
That's a
legit
good one.
former boxing champ. Yun yung medyo below the belt sa boxing world kasi former boxing champ defeated by a retired MMA champ
MMA
in
fighter.
boxing.
So, Silva. So, Anderson, anong weight niya sa boxing? Parang nasa 180 plus siya, di ba? Kasi if sabihin na natin, sige, if Anderson Silva, who fights in the UFC at 185, tama ba? He fought at 170 rin ata si Anderson Silva. Nasa ano siya. Pero he'd probably fight 180 plus in boxing. And then, he fights Jake Paul at 190. So, medyo at least, umikli ng konti yung gap. Kasi 10 pounds give and take. 10-15 pounds lang yan. So, kaya yan. So, they're both tall. Anderson would probably have the experience and the reach advantage. It's going to... ako, I'd buy that. I want to see that. Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul. Diba? Entertainment boxing, tapos kahit papano, Anderson Silva is gonna give him a run for his money.
Or kung gusto ni Jake Paul to see if people will take him even more seriously, bakit hindi si Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. hamurin niya?
Oo nga, no. Yan din. Bakit hindi si Junior ang labanan niya? Diba? Si Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. ang labanan niya.
Tignan natin yung kaya mo. I mean, Junior, medyo pa downward yung career niya, pero he was a former middleweight boxing champ. So,
tsaka he's a legitimate boxer.
Yeah.
Diba? He's a legit boxer. Legit professional boxer. Diba? Siguro pag nakita ni Cesar Chavez, na opportunity ko to para sumikat. Mag-ensayo nga ako. Seryosohin ko nga to. Seryosohin ko nga tong laban na to.
Pambawi sa mga kasalanan niya sa tatay niya sa paninira ng pangalan niya. Kasi naman, Junior, what in the world?
Hindi, feeling ko di ba pinag-usapan natin to, like, in our, parang, he got pressured with the name. Di ba? It's a weight di ba? Parang okay, dahil pangalan mo yan, di ba? Ikaw si Junior, parang, merong unnecessary pressure kagad sa'yo to perform. Parang kawawa rin siya. Naawa rin ako sa kanya, actually.
182, 184 pounds.
Oh, okay yun.
Pwede yun. 190, kaya.
Let's make it happen. Boxing gods.
Yes.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That sounds crazy, but, favorable for both boxers.
Good payday. Good money fight yan. Good money fight. And then, another boxing issue is, we will do our best to give you an update on the Casimero camp. So Casimero was supposed to fight Butler to defend his WBO belt, and then he didn't show up. Akala ko naman he weighed in, he missed weight, he was given 3 hours to cut weight. Apparently he didn't go to the weigh-ins. He didn't go to the weigh-ins.
Hindi na daw kaya.
Oh, so his camp said that he had difficulty cutting weight, and then he was rushed to the hospital. So then ang daming mga balitang sumunod-sunod na nangyari na kesyo. Basta ang daming So at least ngayon, sige JC, gawa ka ng rundown. Anong timeline or ano yung alam mong nangyari?
So after that, sabi nga nila hindi na daw makakaabot sa weigh-in si John Riel kasi bumagsak yung katawan dahil nga hindi na kaya i-meet yung weight eh. He was malaki-laki pa yung kailangan niya ibawas eh. Hindi na daw kaya ng katawan niya. So he was rushed to the nearest hospital and apparently supposedly he had viral gastritis, I guess related to him trying to cut weight to, get to the agreed weight nila. Kaya lang, akala natin okay na. Si Butler was gonna fight ranked number 10 sa WBO na si Joseph Agbeco. Pero Butler didn't want to continue as well kasi nga, although dapat for the interim title, kasi nga, I mean, ando ka na eh. Champion yung kakalabanin mo, tapos biglang interim na lang pala, hindi din champion. Siyempre, ayaw mo, sayang. Sayang yung opportunity. If you lose, you might not get the chance to fight the champ again after some time. So, pero biglang nagkaroon ng twist dun sa issue nung pinadala na nga ng show cause order ng WBO yung Casimero camp to explain why they were not able to make weight, why they were not able to fight. Yun nga lang, that day, nag-live pa sila sa YouTube channel ni Casimero, which is yung Cuadro Alas, It's My Boy. The stream was around an hour and a half, somewhere between that, within the first 10 minutes yata. Bigla nilang pinag-usapan yung tungkol dun sa pagdala kay Casimero sa hospital. Wherein, may isang tao dun sa video na nagsabi na, oy, kailangan natin, parang something like this. It's not, I can't say it na verbatim, but something like, kailangan natin kausapin yung doktor para masabi natin sa kanya kung anong ilalagay dun sa medical certificate. Sounds very fishy. Ngayon, may nagpadala nung video na yon na nandun pa rin sa vlog niya sa WBO. Ngayon, additional thing to investigate, paano WBO to? The question is, since kailangan niya mag-explain kung bakit hindi siya naka-meet ng weight, hindi siya naka-defend ng title within 10 days from that day, technically ngayon na ata yung 9th or almost 10th day na since then. Bukas pala yung so it was December 11. So bukas, December 21, yung last day na kailangan niya mag-explain kung anong gagawin. Kaya lang, may additional evidence nga, supposedly, na baka may something fishy that happened kaya hindi siya tumuloy. Now, it's up to the WBO to investigate the whole thing. The thing is, if they find na may anomaly dito sa whole thing na to, he's gonna lose his title. Sayang lahat ng pinaghirapan ni Casimero.
Akala ko nga na-strip na siya, hindi pa pala. Kasi I saw some reports before na Casimero misses weight, he's gonna get stripped. So parang sabi ko, oh my God, kawawa naman to. Parang na-strip ka sa sa weigh-ins pa dahil hindi mo kaya, 'di ba? Ben-Hur Valdez. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, yan. Ben-Hur Cordelo Valdez, ang malaking shout out sa iyo, kaibigan. Going back to the Casimero debacle, okay? Everything begins with your preparation. And preparation begins with the off-season. We even said it here in Combat Sports Weekly. Parang observation namin na ako, I even said it na parang medyo ang laki ni Casimero pag off-season Parang lobo yun Sabi ko, medyo mahirap yun. Kasi when you train for a fight and then you come into camp that big, your intention for training is to lose the weight, not to prepare for the fight. And that can only be attributed to poor eating habits, bad nutrition, and kasi you cannot, it's gonna be hard to question Casimero's work ethic and training na attitude. Kasi he's the champion and he knows how to prepare for a fight. He knows how to train and prepare his body for battle. Pero feeling ko yun yung kulang. Nutrition
Mm.
and good habits.
Yes.
Feeling ko yun lang talaga. Tsaka disiplina. Discipline, consistency, and I think we saw a lot of this when he, tama ba to, JC? Umalis siya ng MP Promotions, di ba?
Actually, nagkagulo. Kaya
Mm,
he had to step away from MP Promotions. Kasi nga, isa pa yan. I mean, he's been training for some fights. Kahit nung kay ano pa eh. Nung panahon pa ni Rigondo na training camp. Nagkakagulo na doon sa fight camp niya. Kasi prior to the fight, yung fight preps pa lang, may issue na sila sa camp kasi yung kapatid niya hindi makapunta sa States, and he said his brother is his head coach. So, pag wala yung head coach niya, hindi daw siya maka-training ng maayos, according to him. And yun nga, kung sino-sino na within his camp ang nagsasalita about the situation, to the point na, syempre, I mean, kapatid mo, kakampihan mo, ideally.
Oo.
Which is what happened. Napapunta niya na nga, and then napapunta na nga niya sa States, yung kapatid niya, naayos niya yung visa issue, yung visa thing. Problema, nagka-issue naman din sila dun sa president ng MP Promotions, who is Sean Gibbons. Siyempre, nagkabatuhan na ng masasakit na salita dito from the people within the organization and sa side niya. You know, and he was preparing for his next fight na dapat, which is kay Paul Butler. Kaya lang, I mean, napakadami yung distractions coming into the fight. I mean, for all we know, baka yun yung isa sa reasons kung bakit hirap na hirap din siya mag-meet ng weight kasi ang dami niyang iniisip, hindi siya makaprepare ng maayos for that fight.
Tsaka tawag dito.
Diba?
So, you parted ways with Sean Gibbons and MP Promotions, and then you parted ways with Memo Herida.
Actually, what happened was, since he
Di ba
parted
he replaced
ways with,
Memo?
Hindi, si Memo kasi, parang MP Promotions hired him for Casimero and other boxers under MP Promotions. Kaya lang, since Casimero is, you know,
no longer with MP,
sa MP Promotions, wala na siyang strength and conditioning coach.
Di ba?
For right now. So, mas mahirapan talaga siya mag-prepare. I mean, the only reason why kinaya niya mag-cut ng weight ng maayos for that fight against Guillermo Rigondo was because nandun si Memo. And for his previous fight yata na isa pa before Rigo, nandun pa si Memo. So, I mean, there's somebody na nagbabantay ng strength and conditioning mo, ng weight mo and everything, nutrition mo. Kaya kaya mo mag-meet ng weight. Ngayon, di ko sure pero I think the only person na nagbabantay nung lahat ng yun is his brother Jason Casimero. I mean, Jason Casimero knows his brother. He knows how to hold the pads and everything, I guess. Pero, what does he know about nutrition? What does he know about strength and conditioning talaga na champion level?
So ano to, nagko-cost cutting si nagko-cost cutting ba si Cuadro Alas?
Cost cutting, I guess. Dahil nasa state sila, and siguro hindi ganun, dahil nga may issue siya sa MP Promotions, parang malaking, kumbaga malaking malaking tao yung binangga nila. In that case, you know, pag nalaman na, ay, may issue to dito sa MP Promotions, kay Sean Gibbons, kung to ganyan, you know, we'll never know, baka mamaya iniiwasan din sila nung iba kasi nga, ayaw nilang ma-blacklist sa ibang tao.
Kasi, diba? Ang hirap nun di ba? Your abrupt change abrupt change, it will affect your preparations, it will affect, tsaka, this is what we also tell people, whether personal conversations or even here sa show, okay?
Yes.
For fighters who are enjoying a significant amount of clout, sumisikat ka na, di ba? Hindi ka pa sobrang sikat, pero sumisikat ka, umaangat ka. That's good. Di ba? Yes. That's good. We're happy for you. Pero, pag nakatikim ng kasikatan, 'di ba? Kailangan dagdagan. Hindi yung wala sikat na ako, okay na ako. Hindi. Kasi this is a very short ride for people like that.
Yes.
And that is something
Parang,
that's happening with Casimiro right now. He keeps on doing all these things. Sabi nga ng mga tao, di ba, mag-vlog ka na lang, mag-vlog ka na lang.
oh,
Pero, or yung iba sinasabi, yan kasi vlog ng vlog.
hmm,
There has to be someone who will tell Casimiro, like a father figure or an authoritative figure that will tell him, alam mo, lahat ng nangyayari sa buhay mo ngayon ay dahil fighter ka. Lahat ng na-enjoy mong privilege, lahat ng kinikita mo, lahat ang main source ng income mo is not yung pagiging character mo in social media. It's you being a fighter. You're a professional boxer, yun ang bread and butter mo.
yes.
Yung na-enjoy mo ngayon, byproduct yan or nangyayari sa'yo yan kasi boxer ka, kasi fighter ka ngayon. Pag nawala yon, kawawa ka. Pag nawala yung factor na yon, damay-damay lahat yan. Di ba? So, if someone from the Casimero camp is listening to this, please, realign tayo. You have to realign. You have to talk this through with your fighter na let's focus. Kasi pag wala kang laban, pag wala kang laban, wala kang TF, wala kang career.
Yes. And, hopefully, hindi siya mawalan ng title kasi hindi ko alam kung ano mangyayari sa kanya if he loses the title.
Oo, mawawala. Malaking leverage sa kanya yun eh. Kaya nga maganda yung payday niya sa
he's
mga
gonna
laban
lose
niya
the
kasi
Inoue fight, he's gonna lose the Donaire fight. He's gonna lose a lot of things pag nawala yung title sa kanya.
tsaka yun yung pinaka number 1 bargaining chip niya. Diba?
Yeah.
I'm the champion. People are
The only
chasing after
reason
me.
kaya siya nakakapag-trash talk ng ganyan level is because he's a champion. Kung wala siyang belt, di naman siya papansinin eh. It's a
So,
big thing.
again, Casimero camp, medyo kung meron yung anybody who watching right now na meron kayong kakilala sa Casimero camp, ayan, if Casimero camp wants to talk to the Tito sa fighting and consult, well, I'm down. Okay? Let's have this
Meron din
conversation. I'll help you guys out. Pero kailangan ayusin natin. Okay? Sayang,
naisip ko nga rin,
nanghihinayang
parang
kami sa career.
Yeah. Parang yung sa side ni Conor McGregor, relate natin ng konti sa MMA ulit. Sa side ni Conor McGregor, na baka lahat ng nakapalibot sa'yo ngayon, puro yes man. Kaya, nagkakagulo ng ganyan eh. I mean, pag sinabi ka, oo lang silang lahat, hindi ka man lang nila bala kontrahin kahit na alanganin for your career. So,
ang hirap nun eh. Sayang yan. Sayang. Casimero has superstar potential.
Yeah. He's one of the very few fighters, very few Pinoy boxers na actual na marunong mag-market ng sarili niya. Ng sarili. Level.
Diba? Na kaya niyang, nagawa niya na. Kailangan na lang niya ituloy.
Yung anti-hero persona to market himself. Walang, takot lahat ng ibang Pinoy na gawin yan eh. Kasi, technically, pag ganun ginawa mo, mawalan ka ng fans eh. Pero siya, imbes na mawalan ng fans, dumami fans niya. Kaya lang, I don't know, baka umakit na sa ulo niya yung fame because of what's been going on.
Pwedeng ganon, and ang daming, yun din, I agree 100%. There's too many yes man. There's too many yes man in his camp. I mean, not just in his camp, but the people who are encountering him or the people that na nakakahalubilo niya. Feeling ko talaga ang daming yes man dyan, kaya pumapasok sa utak niya yun ngayon. We have a question, JC. Ano po masasabi niyo sa laban ni Thompson versus Muhammad? Okay, Wonder Boy Thompson versus Belal Muhammad or Muhammad Belal. What surprised me was Muhammad's ability to close the gap and take down Wonder Boy Thompson and keep him down. Yun yung medyo I'm like, whoa. Ang hirap eh. It's hard to take down Wonder Boy Thompson. It's hard to keep him down. Tsaka yung switch stance, tsaka yung wide stance, yung footwork ni Wonder Boy is really good. So for Belal Muhammad to actually get him in a clinch, actually go hip control, tapos take him down, pin him against the cage, medyo sabi ko okay yun.
And
Hindi naman dahil sa pagta-touch glove si Thompson. Hindi yan. Di
hindi
ba?
naman.
Kasi, ano yan eh, either way, mabilis din yung, mabilis mag-react si Thompson. Kaya nagulat ako, Belal was able to bridge that gap. Ibig sabihin, naaral niya kung paano ikakat yung angle ni Wonderboy Thompson.
Yeah.
And now, for Wonderboy Thompson, this is also an opportunity for him to recognize what he needs to work on para, sayang eh. Parang kaya pa naman niya eh. May power din yan si Wonderboy eh. Tsaka highlight reel finish guy din yan eh. So it's gonna be
Kaya
exciting.
lang,
Pero
may edad na pala si Wonderboy, 38 na din.
38. Pero si Belal, I'm like, Belal and Edwards should run it back.
Oo, dapat talaga kasi no contest yung fight nila, di ba? Dahil because of eye pokes.
Eye poke. Di ba? Tapos, so these are the possible scenarios. For me, Nate Diaz fights Conor. Good money fight. Everybody will watch it. They're both coming from losses. Masvidal can fight Leon Edwards. And then whoever wins that can go have a crack at Kamaru Usman again. Kasi wala eh. Puta, grabe rin si Kamaru eh.
Oo. Parang lalong tuloy-tuloy yung
Ayan, eto si Relly Elijah. This is a good matchup.
Pwede. Kobe.
Belal versus Kobe. Medyo okay yan Belal fights another guy, fights one more time. Or anybody from the top 10. Then if he wins that, Kobe.
Parang mas gusto ko Colby Covington versus Khamzat Shamov eh.
Maganda rin yung Colby Covington Khamzat Shamov
diba? Imagine
yung trash talking nun. Palag si Shamov dyan.
Yung trash talking nun.
Trash talking nun, di ba? Tsaka walang let up yan. Ay, ito, si Tita Che. Vicente Luque should be next in line. Pwede, actually. Yeah. Sino ba? Si Darius ba, Ka-division. 170 si Benil Darius, di ba?
155. Si Benil. So, si Benil, ang gusto ko match-up sa kanya is si...
actually, Khamzat Shamov versus Benil Darius. Pwede rin.
Akit si nun. Benil nun.
Hindi, kasi nag-155 din si Shamov eh. 3 nga tinatalo na nung lokong yun.
Oo nga. Sa bagay, oo nga. Pero...
Diba? Pero yeah, I like this one. Darius versus Islam. Yan.
Yes. Number 4 and number 5 yata kasi lang yun eh. So, pwede.
Diba? Yeah, Benil lightweight. So, Vicente Luque, 170. Teka. Nagmi-mix yung sa utak ko minsan eh. Welterweight, no?
Welterweight, yeah.
Yan natin.
Welterweight.
Let's see the welterweight division. Usman.
In the works daw pala yung Islam versus...
in the works na pala eh. Kobe. May Durinho. Leon Edwards. Durinho.
Pwede.
Vicente Luque, Thompson, Masvidal, Neil Magnish. Yeah.
Gilbert Burns.
Yeah. Vicente Luque. Yeah. Luque gets it. Kasi Kobe had his shot. Durinho had his shot. Leon Edwards, after that Nate Diaz fight, medyo ang market value niya.
Medyo nagkaroon na question mark yan.
Question mark yan. Masvidal had his shot. Neil Magny's not ready. Brady's not ready. Kiesa's nowhere ready. Shamav's in the welterweight division.
Yeah. Welterweight at middleweight si Shamav ata nag-umabot.
Actually, why not Shamav fights Belal? Luque fights Kamaru.
Direkta na, pwede, no?
Yan. Then whoever wins sa Belal Khamzat,
Tapos
pwedeng get sa
undercard
shot of
nila,
Camaro.
sino undercard nila na pwede?
Undercard nila si Jorge tsaka si Leon Edwards.
Eh. Or, ay hindi, pang main card to eh. Pang main event to kung Jorge versus Jorge versus Colby.
Hindi. Pang ano yan. Mangyayari yan. They're gonna make it happen. Kasi these guys don't like each other eh. So they're gonna make that happen.
Excited ako doon sa
They're gonna
trash
make that
talking
happen.
ng promo nun eh.
Diba? Kasi, yan, si Kamzat Shamab, fights at 185,
Yeah.
170, then he made a cut sa, sa 155. Pero feeling ko, magagawa niya lang yan ng mga 2 beses, 3. Afterwards, wala na. Ayaw na ng katawan niya yan. Hindi na tatanggapin ng katawan niya yan. Oh, ayan, diba? Yes, Masvidal. That's good. They're gonna make that happen, for sure. They're gonna put that next year. Parang, it's one of those, let's start the year with a bang kind of card. Kasi, there's a lot of people interested and it's a fan fight. Money fight yan for sure. Money fight. Diba? So, anyway, everyone, thank you for watching the show. It was a good kwentuhan session.
Meron
Please.
pala tayo nakalimutan. Yung laban pala ni Gab.
Sino pa?
Sa Brave.
Ay, yung laban ni Gab, parang ako, sige, pag-usapan natin yon. Ako medyo nainis ako eh. Kasi, nakaka-frustrate eh. Kasi feeling ko wala, I'm gonna blabber paulit-ulit eh. I mean, he won that fight. For me, he won that fight. It was a close fight, but he won that fight.
Kahit sa highlights, nakikita mo, nalamang talaga siya.
Tsaka hindi lang sa highlights eh. He took control of the cage. He took him down. He had better striking. Di ba? I think marami lang binatong leg kicks or masyadong visible yung effects ng leg kicks nung kalaban niya. Pero striking department, overall cage control, it was Gab. Di ba? And you saw that blast double. Yung blast double niya na nulundag niya. Di ba? I mean, it's
pero
frustrating
I heard,
because, Naku, nawala. Let's go, JC.
Remember yung isang naging guest natin on the show, si
Moad Fakhreddin.
No, nawawala nga ako. Wait. Remember yung isang na guest? Yeah, si Muhammad Fakhreddin. He had a fight na medyo ganito din yung Wait, ano nangyari?
Pero ang issue kasi kay Fakhreddin is di ba? Parang meron siya pino-protest na he got hit in the back of the head. So, yun yung pinakadahilan niya. Tama ba?
Pero
yun
hindi ko alam kung sino yung hindi ko alam kung sino yung nag-advise kay Gab, pero I think baka sakali. I mean, kailangan.
Tignan natin. Pero kasi wala namang foul na nangyari, wala namang untowards na incident. There were no headbutts that allowed him to not continue or that didn't allow him to continue the fight. It was just bad judging. I mean, it was kasi nung nag-render ng decision, I was like, what?
Judging na part no?
So siguro dahil emotional lang ako at 'di ba, fan kami ni Gabdi dito pero I'll do my best. Tingnan ko, I'll try to watch the fight again. I'll try to analyze it. Pero para sa akin kasi Gab won that fight.
Let's break it down next episode yan.
Oh yeah, I'll probably let's see if we can do a breakdown of the fight. Pero para sa akin kasi he did enough to win that fight. And siguro lang din we know of the struggles that Gab went through in order to get there. 'Di ba? He had visa issues, he had travel issues. Yeah. He couldn't bring his coaching staff with him, 'di ba, yung coaching team niya. It was a very hard journey to Serbia. It was
very stressful
very stressful. Diba? And then he had to cut weight. And you're all doing this, diba? For one night. Di ba? And for him to not get, so for him to show up. Kaya rin ako sinabi ko rin, parang showing up there, making weight, getting into the cage is a win in itself kasi there were so many things that weren't going your way, pero you still showed up and you gave everyone a really good show. So, brave CF, okay? Let's see. Okay? Ano naman kayo? Medyo malapit-lapit naman. Medyo Asian naman. Bahrain is good, actually. Bahrain is good, di ba? It's not,
Yeah.
medyo lapit na.
Or
Lugi yung kababayan namin. Lugi yung
kahit
fighter namin.
ano,
Dahil
kahit sa Dubai din ulit or something.
Oo, di ba? Dubai. Yung mga medyo gitna tayo. No? Gitna tayo. Para fair sa lahat. Lugi kami. Lugi, di ba? Di
Grabe
ba? At least
adjustment ni
main
Gab
event
yun kasi
na.
temperature pa lang eh. Ang laking epekto
Diba?
nun sa galaw niya sigurado.
Sa galaw niya, di ba? You have to acclimate. I mean, this guy had little time to adjust.
Yeah.
Di ba? He had little time to adjust, but he still showed up. So again, thank you to Rolando Gabriel D for representing the Philippines. And his gym is The Incredible Gym there in Cavite. So just go to his gym, support, and he's building a really good MMA team, and they've been winning in different tournaments so far.
Heard
So,
pa uwi na, nasa Pilipinas na pala siya ngayon ha.
nakauwi na
Kakaland
siya.
Kakaland niya lang, so magka-quarantine pa to for a few
Oh, magka-quarantine pa yan, oh, 'di ba? So at least good week or two para to recover, 'di ba? What else? Do we have anything else, JC?
Pag-uusapan pa ba natin yung weight issue ni Justin Tafa? Heavyweight ka na, tapos nag-miss ka pa ng weight. My goodness.
Alam mo, heavyweight ka na nga lang, 'di ba? 265 yung limit, 'di ba? Kunin mo na. 'Di ba? Kunin mo na yung 265, anak ng wedding. First time heavyweight, nag-overweight. Ang pangit eh. Ang pangit. Ang hassle eh.
Heavyweight,
First,
ang pangit, parang
'di ba?
questionable work ethic mo pagka gano'n, di ba?
Tsaka, the fuck were you thinking? Di ba? What the hell were you thinking? Di ba? So bad. That was so bad.
Did
Di
you want
ba? It's
a weight
unprofessional.
advantage to get your
And,
opponent?
di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Nasa history books ka ng UFC that you're the first heavyweight fighter to miss weight. Di ba? Yung ka. That's you. So, wag tularan ha, mga kaibigan. Wag pong tularan. Wag tularan ng mga taong ganyan.
Pangit. Magkakaroon ka lang ng record sa history to meet to it.
Yung pangit pa, no? Yung pangit pa. Yung sablay. Diba? So, everyone, please go to Shopee, East Kings Superstore ba? East Kings Superstore?
Yes.
Ayan.
Tapos
So,
mga,
go to Shopee,
donations
East Kings Superstore. And then, we posted everything in the comment section. All the donation drives, the Instagram and the Facebook accounts. Please follow JC Reyes on Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. Follow Destroy MNL. I am Coach Franco Rulloda. I have Coach Franco Says. I'm also on Instagram and on TikTok. Please follow Swing for the Fences ni Tita Che.
Yes.
Okay? Bring kami po yung mga matitino ang combat sports content. Okay? So please, if you want to learn the ins and outs of the industry, get good analysis of the fights. Okay? So yeah, personally I personally endorse my co-host here. Okay? So again, JC Reyes on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then Destroy MNL, of course. Karl De Mesa, very busy with his book launch. And then yan, one of our titas of fighting, si Tita Che, Swing for the Fences, and become a member of MMA Talk Philippines. Other than that, it's been a great Quintuan session with everyone. Please subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. We'll see you next week, the next episode of Combat Sports Weekly. Bye-bye.